Hello and welcome back to another video here on FPLcrisp. In today's video, we'll be looking at our watchlist series heading into Gameweek 32. It's an interesting one in Gameweek 32 as we see that some of the players in our team will not be featuring due to other engagements in the footballing world. And now, let's look at the players who have made the watchlist cut this game week. We'll be starting this watchlist series with Oli Watkins. There I ask the question, what has Unai Emery turned Oli Watkins into? It will not be surprising to see at this rate Oli Watkins become one of the top goal scorers in Premier League this season. As for 2023, he's already one of the highest goal scorers. In his last 4 games, he has scored 5 goals and assisted 1 and has an average of over 0.7 expected goals in each of those games, and he has delivered so far so good. Now the question is, will this form continue? As in game week 32, he will be playing Brentford away, and we know part of his strength has been scoring goals at home, but we can also see that he has quite scored a number of goals away this season, as his goal against Chelsea and against Leicester were both away from home. So it will be interesting to see what happens in game week 32. And of course, he's definitely a captain's option heading into that game for those who have him in their teams. Next up, we see Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus also has been performing extremely well in his team. So far, so good this season. With Arsenal, yet again, he had another goal in game week 31, and that makes it 4 goals in 3 games for him. And the only issue we can see is his game time, which we see him regularly being subbed off for some of his games. Although it's safe to say that these are precautions based on he's just coming back from injury and the coach does not want an injury to come back to him. And also in game 32, we're facing Southampton at home. Quite an interesting one. We can say an appetizing one for the Arsenal man. Dominic Solanke definitely impressed us in game 31 where he scored 15 points against Tottenham away from home. If you ask me, no one expected that, and it's a very rare thing to see. He had 1 goal and 2 assists in that game. He's one who has actually popped up on our radar this season, and for game week 32, he's going to be having a fixture against West Ham, which we can say should be an easy one because West Ham, as we know, have been leading goals in recent game weeks, and of course it will be an home fixture. And in his home fixtures this season, in the last couple of games, he has not played badly. His game against Fulham, he did score a goal, and it's safe to say that the other home fixtures has been very difficult ones against Man City, against Liverpool. No one expected them to do much. And of course, we'll be hoping he can get good points for his game against West Ham. What can we see from Mo Salah other than he has had his up and downs this season for us? Hopefully for game week 32, he can deliver some points. The reverse fixture against Leeds was not a good one for them, and to be one where they want to come out and have their revenge, so it may seem. But of course, we know Liverpool have not been up to it this season. However, with the blank game week 32, it's more of a forced decision to consider Mo Salah for the watchlist this game week. We also see Eberechi Eze in our team. The Crystal Palace man has been in form of late, where we see Crystal Palace actually changed their coach, and since then he has been playing more advanced up the pitch and has rewarded him with 3 goals in 2 game weeks. In that time, we see that he has an expected goal of 0.61, 0.38 in both games, and definitely we'll be hoping he can do more in future game weeks. His next opponents, Everton, have been leaking goals in recent game weeks, where their most recent one was against Fulham at home, where they conceded 3 goals. Hopefully, we'll be believing he can get a couple of returns in that game week, and we'll look forward to it. This is all from FPLcrisp. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also share from us at FPLcrisp. Goodbye for now.